My son had a lock-in, and I think it's an opportunity for the camaraderie within the football team to raise money, raise funds as a unit, as a team. I always try to tell him that a team doesn't exist of one person, but is everybody accomplishing something. In essence, team. Um, everyone achieving much together. Everyone achieving much because y'all have to work together to accomplish a goal. Nobody ever wins a Super Bowl by themselves. You may have one dominant player, but the dominant player can't be dominant and can't be effective if he doesn't have the supportive cast. Knowing their role and knowing their place, because when one wins, all wins, right? When one wins, all wins. So I was trying. It was good for me to actually get him the opportunity to connect with people that's going to help him accomplish a goal and put his skills into play. That was good, interesting. I had situations with my daughter and my son, and as far as my son had to get some things done to his hair, and he was tired. I gave him a little extra time to sleep this morning because he was disoriented, because he was arrested. At this point, but he wasn't arrested, so therefore I had to talk with him about coming to grips with his emotional state, because even while some kids were actually, it's not just kids, but people generally get very emotional and very erratic or neurotic, so to speak, when you lack in rest. So me knowing this, being on the outside looking in, I told him, I said, listen, check it out. We going to school. I'm going to give you just go in late, get a couple extra hours of sleep, and then you take a shower, and then we'll be gone. Now, when I addressed the situation to him in the morning time, I said, give you 30 minutes. He's like, he woke up 30 minutes, it's time to go. So, Dad, I can't do it. Okay. That's me assessing. Didn't know the time that he went to sleep. I didn't know. I went to bed at 11. So he went to bed way after that. So I didn't know the time. So what happened is that I said, okay, I'll tell you what. This is the concession. I like to sleep up 3-4 hours more, going so you go to school. He's going to go to school late, but I know this. Nobody had to tell me that if he went to school and he had very minimal amount of sleep, that he would not be effective. He'd be disoriented, he'd be grumpy, and maybe actually get in trouble because he's not really there. Yeah. Let's soccer. Okay, so you never know. I had to assess the situation on the outside looking in, and because I was a boy, and I didn't have the privilege, to get the ear that I hear, that I have with my knowledge. My father did the best he could with what he had, and he was always there. But it wasn't a lot of room for any discussion. Oh, thank you. It wasn't a lot of room for discussion. But it was effective at that time. But me knowing what I know, I try to listen, not just to the words, but to the situation. So I listened to the situation. I looked at him. He's like, They take a couple hours, man. Take a couple hours to go to sleep. Then I didn't have to wake him up. He woke up on his own, took his shower, asked him, was you ready? So I'm almost ready, Dad. And he's ready to go. I said, okay, you get an option. You go to Bojangles or McDonald's, get you something to eat. He was cool. Smooth. Had to write him a letter. Had to write him for excused absence or whatever. But the truth of the matter is that if he didn't go to school, it'd be unexcused absence anyway. And he would miss out on other activities that happen in school and out of school. So, it doesn't benefit him to do that, be on by himself on his phone, looking at television. Because he only goes to sleep for a certain while. You've been young before. I've been young before. I know if I'm tired, I don't need 9 hours of sleep. I may need like a hour kick boost or 2 hours boost. I'd be good, right? You be good too, right? Yeah. So what happened there? But what happened was
I think that was the situation, Well, that was cool. We had good conversation. We talked about the Alabama and the Vanderbilt game. Whoa, who would have thought? I said, man, Vanderbilt ain't even, they're not even known for football. But Alabama is. And boy, I done see the game, but we'll have to look at the highlights. My son saw that. He saw the highlights.